How's it? Today's Tuesday, April 6th, back squat day. Initially coming into today, I wasn't sure what Steve wanted me to do. We did talk about sort of training through the meet so I wouldn't be peaked and I wouldn't have to stop squatting. So that's kind of why I squatted what I did last week. I did 155 for 5 last week. Pretty solid 5. I thought that today I would go to 160 to just keep that progression going, but Steve sort of wanted to slow it down a little bit, and so I went to 158 today. Um, Basically, I think the end goal is squatting 165 for one set of 5 would be um, more than enough to do 180 for a single. And if I can get to 165 for 5, that would be probably a PR. Or it's around the PR. But the best I've ever done is actually 365 pounds. And so 165 is like 363, I believe, which is not quite a PR. But I think at the time I was a little bit heavier than I am now. In any case, today was kind of weird. My warm-ups were pretty good. Like this here, 140, pretty solid as far as positioning and tightness. This 150 was all right, but the set at 158, which is right here, I don't know. I don't know why I descended too quick here, and some of the well, I guess not the first one, but a couple of these I do lose hip tension. So this is number 3 here. So I think that one was kind of the one that made the rest of them difficult. So it's 4, and then 5 is a struggle. I think that I think that my issue here was that I was descending too quickly and not able to set my hips active, and I worked on my downsets here at 145 to fix that. And I think I fixed it a lot, actually. If I had squatted with this sort of intention and technical proficiency at the top set, I think my top set would have looked a lot better and moved a lot quicker. One thing about my downsets are it says minus 10 kilos from my top set, so I would theoretically should be doing 148 here. But Steve said that the weight is not as important on the downsets, it's more so the quality of the reps. So he wants them to be quicker and more positionally sound. So he said that it's okay to redo weights from a week prior. So that's what I did. I did 145 last week, and I'm doing 145 right now as well. So this right here, you can see I slowed down considerably, and I'm having a lot better success on this third set, especially right out of the hole, and that's the part where I always lose the most tension. And if only I had this right, this execution on the top set. All in all, it's like a learning experience, right? So I in the past couple weeks I was able to get that sort of hip activation from the top of the top set, but today I just wasn't on it, and it kind of showed in the top set. So in the future, I will be more cognizant and be more on it, just as far as execution goes. I'm at the point where I can't afford to be lazy. So after that, I moved into overhead press. So I don't know if you could hear that. I did 71 today because last week I did 70 and it was hard, and Adi told me to be somebody. So today is the first day without him. And I'm trying to be somebody. 71's, I'm like 90% sure a PR for a set of 5. And this was a lot easier than my set of 5 last week at 70. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, That one's for you, brah. After that, I went down to my down sets. For the last, like, I don't know, 7 weeks or so, my down sets have been at 60 for the overhead press, but I decided today to go to 62 with the help of Liz. Thanks, Liz. But yeah, my standard accessories after that are just the bench press, my split squats, and then my back extensions. Steve said for accessories, don't go too high volume just yet. So ordinarily I do 5 sets of 5 on the split squats, but today I just did 3 sets of 5. Also, I was running out of time because I have class at 5:30, and I actually left the gym at 5:30. It was okay. I showed up to it on time and, well, not on time, but not super late. I didn't miss a lot. It's just about logistics and stuff. But yeah, today was pretty eventful. 158. It's the heaviest I've squatted in a very long time, and 71 for 5 overhead presses. I think the most I've ever done for 5. Yeah, I am not looking forward to lifting tomorrow morning, but it has to be done. So that's it for today. Yes, sir. Thank you for watching. Shoots.